Good evening and welcome to Wine Passion TV. I'm Sam Scarpari, your host, and bringing you this episode on a wet, steamy, stormy night here in the Goulburn Valley of Victoria. It's been a good couple of days. We crushed some fruit yesterday at the winery, some Shiraz and Merlot. Can't be a treat. Went and did a couple of things today in the hills, meeting up with some other well-credentialed winemakers and whatnot, and organising the vintage, and which is really exciting. So things on the wine front are happening. The winemaking front are really sort of kicking off at the moment, which is exciting. Hawke's Bay, New Zealand. If you've been living on Mars, then you probably wouldn't know that Marlborough Sauv Blanc has been dominating probably the white market, and Marlborough in general, some Pinot and stuff. And New Zealand's just been dominating, especially here in Australia. Hawke's Bay, it's probably underrated region in the North Island, where they produce. It's a little bit warmer, so they're able to produce some reds and whites, I suppose. Sauv Blanc they can produce. It's a bit bigger and richer and whatnot, but reds as well. They can produce Syrah, they can produce Cabernet, Merlot, and obviously they do Pinot as well. But what I've got here today, it's a value-driven Merlot Cabernet from Hawke's Bay Estate in New Zealand, in the North Island. I don't know a lot about this winery. I've been looking online and I can't find a lot about it. But look, I picked this up from Grays online as a bit of a bargain. Look, Merlot here in Australia tends to be underrated. Obviously, the USA with Sideways is blowing Merlot to the shit house. And for me, as a person in the wine industry, I want to learn a little bit more about Merlot. I want to learn about why it's not popular. Why people got a grudge against Merlot. So why not start on a blend and then work my way to a straight varietal. I don't think I've ever done a Merlot on Wine Passion TV. Anyway, this is a Merlot Cabernet, light as. This is almost Pinot-like in the colour. It is light. You can see through it. It's probably a mass-produced wine. You can sort of tell just by looking at it. It's something they've made a lot of it. I dare say that the percentage of Merlot to Cabernet would be almost 3/4, or 2/3 at least, because it's got that nice fruit, spicy berry character. A little bit of the cool climate Cabernet coming through, a bit of herbaceousness on the back, but it dominates with berries and spice. Now, mind you, I picked this up 6-pack for $14 on Grays online, so I'm not going to get much, for the price. I'm not going to get much. But as an everyday drinking wine, I reckon it'll come up a treat. There's a little bit of greenness. I reckon there's a little bit of underripe character happening here too, as a side to the herbaceous character of the Cabernet. Oh God, made a mess. And even on the palate, like I said, with the colour, even on the palate, there's a fruit notes that remind me of Pinot Noir. It's almost got a strawberry character, a little bit of white spice, a bit of white pepper action, there's almost a bit of stemminess. I reckon if you didn't know you were drinking Merlot, you'd almost think you'd be drinking Pinot. On the second mouthful, there was a bit more red berry fruit going on. Yeah, look, it's a pretty basic wine. I'm not really that impressed with it, but I've picked up 6 bottles for $14. I'm trying to think of put a positive spin on it, but to be honest, I'm struggling. Now mind you, I only just opened that wine and I put it through the aerator. So perhaps tomorrow night it's going to come up a little bit better. But look, you know what? Everyday drinking, this would be perfect for your barbecue, or your pasta or whatever else. But I mean, look, I'm going to start learning my way through Merlots, and why not start on a Merlot Cabernet from New Zealand? You know, you live and learn. That's about it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Ciao.